What's going on, Chaotic Nation? It is your boy Chaos here, and I usually don't cover content like this, but I felt like it was important to let you guys know about it. I know a lot of my own community, people who watch my channel, aren't as aware and up to date on the things that are going on in the Pokemon community, especially with leaks and things like that. So we're going to be talking about this leak today. This one actually is a leak. The first one of these I'm going to show you is a leak, and I will designate the difference between the multiple posts here in a minute. But this is a leak. This is claiming things that we actually know are actually going to happen in the game because we've seen the trailers. This did come out way before, as you can see on the date right here. You get to see that it's May the 23rd. On Thursday, May the 23rd, 2019, they said all this. Obviously, we got the stuff for Sword and Shield in June. So this all was released before it. So he claims a few things he gets right as well, and we already know about this. So your rival's named Hop. That is true. We do know about that. We don't know about Bede and Marnie yet, so that's something we don't know about. We don't know about Team Yell. We do not know about the endorsement part yet for sure. We don't know about Eternas, the evil legendary. Yeah, but we do know about the wolf legendaries with the shield mane and hold a sword, which the great wolf Sif actually holds the sword in its mouth too. So obviously talking about Zacian and Zamazenta. They talk about Dynamaxing, gets all those things correct. Supersize Pokemon in specific areas in the wild. We don't know about all the different changes to get Gigantamaxing yet with Meowth and Lapras and Pikachu. None of that stuff is, we don't know about the Gigantamaxing yet. Sonia, we do know about, and Leon, former rivals who are working together. Sonia is Leon's former rival, researching Dynamax phenomenon at the request of her grandmother, who is the professor of the game, which we do know is Professor Magnolia, and that is actually confirmed in the direct that we saw. We don't know anything about the regional evolutions. There are choices. There's things about that. We have seen Chickmon Pokemon in shirt images. If you want to check more of that stuff out, just look up Chipmunk Pokemon and Sword and Shield. You'll find it. You have, they've called the gym leaders Milo and Nessa. Of course, Milo being the grass-type gym leader, Nessa being the water-type gym leader. They have gym puzzles, as we've seen in the play, like the demo version. We see the water maze in Nessa's gym, so we do see about that. This thing also calls the sheep Pokemon called Wooloo. He gets the name wrong with the alleged Corgi Pokemon. It's actually Yamper, not Pamper. But it was close enough to really make it a lot easier for us to get that. So, yes, he called both Yamper and Wooloo. Talks about a transit system. Talks about the wild area that we did get to see. Biomes that change based on weather. Little pockets of Pokemon Dynamax have to be beaten in a raid that we've seen in the Max raids. We've talked about camping. And you get toys and stuff, basically like another Pokemon and Me type of thing. We haven't seen Pokemon walk beside us in the overworld, so we do know that. We have not seen anything about the starters, so we cannot confirm any of those things. But according to this, Scorbunny is a pure fighting type, a pure fire type. I mean, it does say it's a pure fighter Pokemon, but it means pure fire, and doesn't really go into too much else details. But that's all we know. And so this actually is a confirmed leak. There is a bunch of stuff in this that totally goes with what we've seen. We've seen the Hop, we've seen the Legendaries, we've seen Dynamaxing. All these things, the names are correct as well with a lot of the things besides Pamper, which is supposed to be Yamper, but close enough. And then today, A-Drive actually posted a video. I got all this stuff, like looking up at A-Drive and stuff, so shout out to my man A-Drive, who actually is like keeping everybody involved with this. He goes over this one today. So this was posted on Thursday the 6th, which was about a week ago. It's a week ago tomorrow. So about a week ago. This is the same. It looks like the same image. Got more details. Definitely following the phrasing and things of the other one, making it seem pretty legit. Talking about Gigantamaxing. Talking about the legendary. The Tapu's getting basically their Z move as a form of Gigantamaxing. Charizard, Flygon, Tyranitar, Hydreigon, Volcarona receiving like Godzilla inspired designs with their Gigantamax forms. And if you guys remember from the Pokemon Direct, there was that talk. The A-Drive pointed this out as well. So this is not my ideas. I'm just getting this from A-Drive and I'm just relaying it to you guys. But the Pokemon Direct did talk about, there was a guy who came in right at the beginning, and he was talking about the new Godzilla movie. So this would make sense that these kinds of things would happen. And maybe like the Godzilla, these Pokemon resemble those Godzilla monsters, and they're just going to look like that. Maybe that's what they're doing. Although I find that kind of weird that they would reference Godzilla, like reference other media in Pokemon, like a big franchise like Godzilla that everybody knows about. I mean, I don't think it's way out there, but I don't think it's something they should have done, if this actually is a thing. Talking about getting a manager whose name is Alan after becoming the champion, getting you sponsorships and things. You get provided missions and TMs and additional locations in the wild area. Not claiming 98 new Pokemon, so almost 100 brand new Pokemon to talk about. Getting every Pokemon through online raid battles, which we have seen today. If you guys have ever watched any of my like streaming content today, you watched the stream, you watched my other stuff. I've talked about how I'm so sick of hearing about this, because yes, this is a thing that Pokemon Home, apparently only the Pokemon that are in Sword and Shield's decks can be used can be traded over to Sword and Shield. So no full compatibility like we've had in the past, where you get a complete dex. So we got no national dex type of thing. There's going to be Pokemon left out. So, but you know, that you never know. Everybody's complaining about it. It's just annoying. Some Pokemon can be only obtained through the online raid battles, which I did actually mention in the first video I made covering the first Direct. They plan to have monthly online raids, which makes a lot of sense. Maybe like as DLC things, you have to pay to enter or something like that. We have Leon being the actual evil team leader. He uses social media to gain power of fandom and the sponsorships. He thinks Sony has purposely let him win matches years ago and feels weak. So he feels weak. He doesn't feel very confident about himself. And he captures the other version's legendary in order to feel powerful, despite leaving Galar unprotected from the evil legendary, which we did see as Eternas, which he did say the same name, so that's perfectly fine. Eternas has the power to control minds of Pokemon Gigantamaxing and Dynamaxing. In a raid Pokemon, this is something that definitely would be on Team Lucio, just so you guys know. It's the first outright evil Pokemon that can only be caught via Dynamax. So, of course, it would make sense that one of these legendaries would be Dynamaxing. And it seems like it has a purification method that's similar to how XD and Coliseum were purifying by petting it at camps. It seems very interesting. He does say he'll post it again later. So we did scroll through this a little bit, trying to give you guys a little bit of a way to look at this a little bit better. So very big claims here, new Pokemon and things, but I believe this is fake. I'm making that big claim right now that this is 100% fake. It's my theory. That's what I just think. I can't say for sure with an absolute certainty that this is fake, but in my mind, all signs point to fake. And why I'm thinking that, well, I got a few things. First of all is this new Reddit feed that I found while researching this video. It's this guy. Same guy, same everything. Sorry, folks. Please ignore everything I said on Thursday. My friend took my phone and typed that, and I'm angry and upset. Okay, so this was posted last Saturday on the 8th. So 2 days later, the guy finally gets back to posting it. So I'm thinking this is wrong. And the reason I'm thinking this is wrong is the guy realized he messed up. He realizes that he messed up. He tried to take a leak, as often leakers try to do. They try to take something that we know is real, and they'll throw a bunch of random stuff inside of it. So, yeah. We know, for instance, if we go back to that image, Eternas is what was claimed by the first leaker, so it's most likely going to be, I hate to say that, but it's most likely true. We don't know there's never said anything about 98 Pokemon. It's very, he could have been like, oh, this whole section here with every Pokemon being able to be, captured into the game, that could have been something. He's like, oh, we can't do that. The champion thing, that makes a lot of sense, but, every Pokemon going to be available in this game. Maybe he saw that and was like, oh crap, they're going to know that this is a fake. And then he decided to make that post saying, hey, everything I just said was not me, it was someone else. So that makes me think it's a little wrong. And obviously, if you go back to the first one, Like this guy claims all these fun things, like he said Pamper, an electric quirky Pokemon. Obviously the name is incorrect. But that's not, like, he got pretty much everything else right. He got the electric quirky Pokemon down. He got Hop. He got a bunch of different things exactly on the money. It would make sense that you would not remember every single thing. And this guy does not have something to look up to get everything correct. Which is why I'm saying it's a little fishy that when this comes out and he misspeaks, quote unquote, I can't even find it right now. He misspeaks about saying every Pokemon is available. Potentially every single Pokemon. He says potentially, so that does kind of cover his butt. It's a little vague, but I'm thinking that's not the way it is. And so I'm thinking this is fake. Now you might just be like, alright Chaos, you're just pulling a shot in the dark. He just took it. You're thinking it's fake because he took it down, and that's why you think it's fake. No, not entirely. I've been messing around with this server for quite a while. This is 4chan, by the way, just so you guys know. I've been messing around with it for quite a bit right now, trying to figure out like how posts work, how to find people on it, and one of the things I've noticed by going through back and forth between these things is that the images, yes, they look exactly the same, correct? Like they're both Ben Affleck smoking. Got it? We can agree on that this is every single one of these three is Ben Affleck smoking. Got it? Cool. Thanks. But this image link here is different for the different things. So this first one, the completely true one, the one that we know is a leak, has this very long bunch of numbers and letters, random PNG photo. And the thing is, you can download it. So obviously that could have been something they did. And maybe they just downloaded the image. They didn't copy all of it. Okay? They didn't copy all the image. And then they went and did this. So if you go look at the image here, look at the PNG number, right? Right? Look at the number here. So the number for this image right here is 115-85339-73306 PNG. Very, very identical to this number. It's actually the exact same. 115-86339-73306. The exact same image. So literally, all they had to do was save picture as. So they save picture as. That's what the thing pops up with, right? Okay? You following me here? So they copy paste this thing, make up their own rumor on top of it, realize that they've messed up because they did not copy the entire thing, word, like letter for letter, number for number. It is not the exact same. So they come up with a slightly different picture because the file is different. And yes, it is still a PNG, but they literally just click download, copy, save this image, and they saw this number. They said that was fine. They clicked it, and they went ham with it, said, I can make a fake rumor. So that's what I'm going to go with. I think it's fake because of that. And also, this guy knows what he's talking about. There's no way in the world. I am fairly certain that this guy, if you are someone who has leaked information and it is true, you are not going to make another leak and then immediately pull it back later. Especially, like, it's really sketchy that it was 2 days later. Like, if the guy had any qualms about posting this, he would not have posted it. And even if he did have the sense to be like, okay, this is not, none of this is real, he would have been like, hey, goes back to his original post, say, hey, this is all wrong. Or, hey, makes this post a day, makes it, like, the same day. Because you go back and look at this image, because it's only an image, that's all we have. It was made at 2:14 p.m. Right. Thursday the 6th. This one, 14:08. So, again, that's 2 in the afternoon. So, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. And what doesn't make sense is, like, this post is, like, obviously, like, almost 2 o'clock. The other post is almost 2 o'clock. They're all almost 2 o'clock. And I think that's part of what he was trying to do, too. He was trying to make the times look very similar. To think, okay, it's all going to be 2 o'clock, so that way they think it's the same. And they messed up. They 100% messed up. And this is a fake. There's no way that this could be real, in my mind. But, you know, you guys feel free to let me know what you guys think of it. A lot of these things are true. I just wanted to go through it for my fans. I know a lot of you don't keep up with this kind of thing, but this is something very important that's been going on in the Pokemon community, and I think it's important you guys understand it. I've been trying to avoid talking about this because, you know, I don't really like to talk about leaks and things. I want people who want to enjoy the videos themselves to enjoy it. So I'm going to leave these in the description down below for you if you guys want to take a look at them yourself, read through them, see what's true and what's not true so far. This is pretty accurate. I mean, a few things we haven't seen yet, but just because we haven't seen them does not mean that they aren't coming. Maybe at a new Direct in a couple months, or a new video coming out from Pokemon at some point, maybe a press conference or something like that. That does not mean that none of these are true. I'm fairly certain that most of the stuff, I really hate to say this because I really want to be spoiled about, I don't want to be spoiled about things, but like I'm pretty sure that everything in this, everything in the first section is true. The second section, okay, maybe a little less true, but it's probably still true. And then the third section, a little less true from the second one, but probably still true. So this entire post here, this first one that I'm going to show you, the first one I showed you, probably everything in it's true. If some things are inaccurate, then that's what it is. But he still called a lot of the stuff right. So this hats to you, person, for having an actual leak. Congrats. Hope you're happy and proud of yourself for trying to make the game come out faster than it does. The second one obviously looks like the same guy. Literally, I went and looked at the image online. There's 1,000 of these things. There's probably several of these fakes out here. I'm not surprised if someone else tries to do it. We'll probably see that coming very soon. But a lot of people probably are like, okay, I don't want to do it because I'm going to get caught. I mean, you're anonymous. No one's going to know it's you. So, but yeah, I doubt this thing is fake. Like, there's no way he would try to take it back. No way in my mind he takes this back from what he said. So, yeah, this post clarifies that that is fake in my mind. The image being downloaded from the original post also clarifies that it's fake. I know that it's anonymous and we cannot tell who actually posted it, but saying that this is like the image files are different, and saying that the second image file was copied exactly from this first one just by downloading it, deciding to click save picture as, and then saving it. Like 100% it's copy paste, someone trying to get credibility by posting the same picture. It's not real. You know, shout out to my man A-Drive again for covering all of this stuff. I will post links to his videos in the description down below if you want to check out his full things. He goes into a lot of details about it, and he's doing really well at doing this. And, you know, it's something that A-Drive does really well. So, hats to my man A-Drive. Very big fan of that guy. Definitely the main source of all my information for this. But this is just a theory, by the way. I cannot 100% prove that this is true. Just like we cannot 100% prove that everything in this random 4chan post is true. We cannot guarantee it. I cannot guarantee that this is 100% true or real. It's up to you guys. Make your own choices about this. Well, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you think this is real, if you think this is fake, I believe it's fake. If you want to join on my team and think it's fake, that's cool. If not, and you want to think it's real, hands off to you. You can do what you want. I think I've proven that, at least in my mind, and hopefully I've influenced you guys to think a little bit more about these posts when you go through it. Because, again, none of these things are confirmed leaks until we see it in a Pokemon Direct or from the official Pokemon YouTube channel, the website, a promotion, or whatever they decide to do. None of it is true until we see it from there. So all of the rest of this could be absolutely bullcrap. And he just got a few things right because he saw the Direct. He's like, I'm just going to throw a bunch of random stuff in here because it's going to make sense. And people are going to go, believe me, because they're going to see part of it. And they're going to be like, yeah, the rest of it's true too. So, like the parts that we've seen, 100% confirmed. They are real. That is a leak. The rest of it, it's up to us to see. We'll see. We got to see. We'll wait and see. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I think I've spent long enough in this video talking about this. So, if you want to see more leak and rumor stuff about the Pokemon franchise coming up on this channel, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content from me about Pokemon. I do a bunch of Pokemon content. If you want to see more of this, please let me know. I will be glad to cover more things like this. But after watching A-Drive's video tonight, I had to make this video. I couldn't sit by and think about this because something in my mind said this was fishy, and I believe that this is not a true leak. So I believe that this guy is just copying this other guy because they're trying to use a pseudonym, which is the photo in this picture. They're trying to use the photo as an identifier that makes everything legit, which it's totally not. Literally, you can go on Google Images, find this exact same image, and post it. But they decided to not cover their tracks very well by making it the download file as you get it. So that's what it is. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. I'm very excited to hear what you guys have to say. And I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon content. But until then, my name is Chaos, and I am signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.